Hello, I am Max Kosatz, and today I'll show you how to create an Android virtual machine for penetration testing. This is part of a playlist in which I'll show you how to hack an Android device and control it. The virtual machine is built to test the exploits without testing it on your own devices. This video is for educational purposes only. So let's get started. First, we will create a new virtual machine. We will call it Android. Type Linux and Linux 2.6 for 32-bit. We will go on, select the memory. We will give it about 1.5 gigabyte primary memory, secondary memory, VDI, dynamic. We will give it 8 gigabyte. That's enough because it's dynamic. It can grow if it needs more. And then we will go to the following website, android-x86.org. A bit bigger. Here you can see the newest Android versions, and you can click on it, and I'm suggesting you that you use SourceForge as a downloading source, and then you should click on the most popular one. That's the one that's downloaded the most. If you don't know what to download, I'll choose what sounds best. That sounds like the newest version and it's the popular one, so click on here to download it. I already did so it'll take about 10 minutes to download the file. It's an ISO file, and as I said, I already downloaded it. I have it in my downloads, the Android ISO file, and if we now boot this, so double click on it to execute it, the virtual machine, and start it up, it'll ask you for the ISO file. If you have already done so accidentally and it doesn't ask you, you can go to the devices here. I'm not sure how it's called in English, but it's the fourth from the top. And then you can select here new CD and select the medium, the ISO file you downloaded it. Else you can choose that at boot up. Right now we only change the networking to NAT if it needs internet, so it'll use this computer as the internet source, so it won't get its own IP address. The networking bridge would be to get our own IP address. Then we choose NAT, and that will be all we need right now. Double click to boot it up. As it boots up, it will ask us for the ISO file. We can select it by clicking on that little symbol here. Then go to the folder, the directory where you have your ISO file. I have it in downloads. Watch out that you select all. If you maybe can't find it, it may be because you didn't select all but a certain type. Probably it's an ISO file. Click open, start. It'll start up. The booting will choose the ISO file. We move down with the up and down keys to install, select it. Then we select create, modify partitions. Do you want to use GPT? No, we don't. Then we choose this free space that we created at the beginning when we built the virtual machine. We basically created an empty drive without partitions. We will create the partition, and it's a primary partition size. That's okay, we can leave it like that. It'll choose the biggest possible size. And then you have to select bootable, enter. So now you see at flags, the boot option is selected. Then right, do we want to do that? Yes. Don't forget that the keyboard may be a bit different because it's standard English, I think, United States something, I don't know. I have a German keyboard, so yes, my keyboard is a bit different. Okay, so now it writes it. And now we can say quit. We select our drive with the partition, format it to ext3. Okay, yes, we want to do that. It formats it. We will select yes, we want to install the graph bootloader. You want to install EFI graph2. Skip that. Do you want to install system directory as read? Right. We will select yes. We will skip the loading for the video. Syncing to disk, that's okay. And we select reboot. It'll reboot. Press tab to edit options. Now we will shut off the machine. Settings. Do disks, I guess in English it's the fourth from the top. Then we will select the ISO file we selected at the beginning. Select the mines file for disks and delete it so that you only have your main drive, not the ISO file anymore. Then double click to boot it up again. Virtual machine, and then we can boot our Android. Ta-ta. Android will start up. I'll skip the loading. Okay, the loading has stopped. We will select English as a main language. Just a sec. English. Yep. I don't know why it didn't do that at the beginning. I hope that works. Just a sec was funny. A few seconds. I'll guess a minute or two. I'll skip the loading. Okay, the loading has stopped. We'll go back to the machine. Select Wi-Fi. Okay. It runs on Wi-Fi, but we don't have our Wi-Fi connected yet. So we will skip. Well, let's see what they have. What they have as options. Okay, I can select the options, that's cool. Let's check the mouse options. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Other network. Okay, never mind. Skip. Warning, you may incur extra carrier data charges. Skip anyways. Do you have a Google account? No. Never lose your stuff again. A Google account keeps everything safe. Not now. You can do that later if you want to, or do it now if you want to. No, we don't want the location. Even if Wi-Fi is off, no. Why should we? Date, we don't care. The tablet uses your name to personalize some apps. First, last, I don't really care. You can give a fake name, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, welcome. Okay, so Android is installed now. The only problem that we do have is that we have to... Okay, never mind. You can use your mouse and your keyboard as input devices. Just remember, as I did, at input you can select mouse integration. Same for the keyboard. Yeah. And just to prove that we have internet, we will select that, browser, and as you see, Google opened. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos. Don't forget to visit our site Cybersec at cybersecteam.org, where you can follow the Android exploitation tutorials at tutorials research, penetration, pen testing topics, and personal computer PC attacks, Android.